Welcome back, everyone. Do you ever feel rushed around dinner time to make a yummy meal for either yourself or a larger crowd? Well, today I'm going to be making Hawaiian chicken sliders, which are perfect for any occasion that you want a finger food that is also filling and delicious. So let's get in the kitchen and start prepping. For this recipe, you will need 1 pack of Hawaiian sweet rolls or any rolls of your choice, 4 cups of shredded chicken, 1 cup of pineapple tidbits or chunks, sliced cheese of your choice. I'm using vegan cheese and mozzarella, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1.5 cups of barbecue sauce, a 1/4 cup of pineapple juice, half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a cup of butter, a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, half a cup of mayonnaise, cilantro, lime, garlic, and also red onion. So before we start cooking, we have to make sure to prep our ingredients. So we're just going to chop up our red onion, cilantro, garlic. We're going to juice up our lime as well, making sure that we also drain our pineapple and set aside the juice. We're also going to shred our chicken. I'm just going to use 2 forks, but if you don't have the best hand mobility, we can also use an electric mixer, or we can just put it in a Ziploc bag and use our hands to gently crush the chicken, or we can just dice up the chicken, whatever you'd like to do. Now we're just combining mayo, our lime juice, and cilantro, and we're going to mix that up to create the sauce for our sliders. We want to make sure we store this in the refrigerator until we're all ready to assemble them in the end. In a pan over medium heat, we're going to combine our oil and 1 teaspoon of garlic and cook this for 1 to 2 minutes until fragrant. For this next part, once the garlic is fragrant, we're going to add our barbecue sauce and our pineapple juice and also our chili powder. And we're going to stir and cook this over medium heat until it begins to bubble and thicken slightly, which should take about 5 to 7 minutes. Next, we're going to add in our shredded or diced chicken, and we're going to stir this all up to coat it in the barbecue sauce mixture. Once that is all mixed, we're going to set that aside, turning off the pan to just let it sit, and we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. In a greased pan, we're going to add the bottom part of our Hawaiian rolls, which I've just made by cutting our rolls in half, and then we're going to start assembling. So first is the chicken. Next, add the red onion, which we prepped earlier. Then we're going to add the pineapple bits. Now go ahead and add your cheeses of choice. It ended up only being 4 slices to cover all of the sliders. We're almost done with the prep. We have a few steps left, and this one is putting the sauce onto our sliders. So I'm just putting it on top of the cheese and guiding it around with my spatula. Once you feel like there's enough sauce, we're going to put the top of our buns onto our sliders, and we're going to microwave our butter and the rest of the minced garlic. And once that's melted in the microwave, we're going to put that on top of our buns, which when we put these in the oven is going to create a nice toasted garlicky top. And finally, on top of the butter, we're going to sprinkle our Parmesan cheese, which adds another layer of cheesy goodness to these sliders. Cover this with foil and bake in the oven for 25 minutes or until you feel like they are warmed through and the cheese is melted. And here they are out of the oven. These sandwiches are great because the ingredients can be easily swapped out to meet your food preferences and are great finger foods for when you don't want to cook something elaborate without sacrificing flavor. Now you can make these in a big batch all at once like I did today, or you can make them individually throughout the week. Today, I'm bringing them to a picnic to share. Well, I'm gonna go eat these up, but I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you next time. Bye!